Welcome to the Don't Quote Us on This podcast. I am Maddie, somewhat here joined by my husband Corey.
Am I sure?
Then get in the camera.
Well,
So you're gonna have to sit on the corner of the couch. You're gonna have to scoot closer because this is really good lighting for me. I love it.
Ridiculous.
Also joined here by our babies.
What up, world? It's another beautiful Sunday for us. It's Wednesday for you. We hope your week is going well. Hopefully you can finish out your last 2 days, knock them out, and get to your next weekend. Because that's always fun. Another weekend. But,
Oh, now you realize it after she already swiped it and took a bite?
It's been a busy week for us. Our little 2-year-old got a hurt arm.
Okay, let's go with the meals first. I do the meals first.
Well, hurry up, dude. I'm trying to vamp.
Okay, so we had for meals, I did some loaded baked potatoes for him. That was his dinner. And then I had steak with that as well. So that was yummy. We got some McDonald's. I made some macaroni soup. Did some burgers and fries. Leftovers for him. And then I got Chick-fil-A. And then I made a homemade pizza. And he made me steak yesterday for my birthday. It was pretty good. I liked it.
It's okay, is what she said. Just okay.
No.
She would never again will you make a mistake.
No, it was pretty good. All right, you can carry on talking about our week.
All right. Well, first of all, I think I would get in a little bit of trouble if I didn't say this already, but special shout out already to the birthday girl to my right. She turned into my old lady yesterday. She is now 26. 20?
Dude, I'm 26.
At least. She's 21.
I'm of legal age of drinking.
Yay. Was her birthday yesterday. We had a little fun picnic in the park. That was fun. We played a board game. We were supposed to play some more, so maybe we'll play some more later, but
I doubt it.
okay.
Well, look, I asked if we can clean up the house, and you said, no, we don't have time. I'm gonna go watch my game. Other shout outs to your little sister this week. Her birthday is day after we release this.
Oh yeah, huh?
So, happy birthday, Sophia. And I think that's all the birthdays that I know of right now.
Anyway, our little 2-year-old was bawling her eyes out one day because we couldn't quite figure out what was wrong, and we noticed it was her arm because she stopped using it. But when we felt her arm, nothing felt like it was out of place, so we didn't really know what to do. So we got her some Tylenol for the night because it was really late, and we gave her some Tylenol, and that seemed to let her go to sleep. The next morning, when I was at work, obviously, but Maddie woke up and took her to the doctor, and the doctor said it was like nursemaid's elbow, and they fixed her arm. And at first, what I was told was at first she didn't realize that she was still nursing it like it was hurt, but then she realized it didn't hurt anymore, and she was back to normal. So she's back to being a normal baby again. And obviously, as you can see, they're starting to get into their they love each other, but they don't like each other stage where they're
rival age.
Okay,
Eliza, the mini man just wants some eggs. He just wants some eggs, but Miss Ma'am is taking them all. You know what? I got something that'll make you all better, huh? Okay, but we're not gonna face you today. Sorry, kid.
But anyway, um, it's been more eventful week than we thought it was going to be. Obviously, the whole issue with our daughter's arm getting hurt kind of sucked. It sucks as a parent to know your kid's in pain, but not really know how to help them, especially when they can't talk. But then once you figure out what the issue is and not knowing how to fix it and not knowing like, is it going to be okay to get it through to the morning? Is it something we need to take her to the ER for now? Um, and then just hoping that it's okay throughout the night and it's not going to become a persisting issue. Um, Thankfully, it was a very simple like fix. Everything's good now, but it's more likely to happen in the future, so we need to be very careful in avoiding the way that we play with our children. So um, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a rough night.
We found a fun little park yesterday. I already said we went on a park picnic. Found a fun little park that nobody really goes to anymore, and I think I know why nobody goes there anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
Little sketchy area.
yeah, there was a lot of sketchy people walking around that I didn't know their intentions or what their plans are, but if they wanted to flip out, man, were our cars kind of far away for that, and they were literally parked right next to the park.
Yeah, it was.
They did not. They felt very far away. If I had to, if I had to fight someone for some reason,
Well, in the park, it was like fenced in.
with only one way in and one way out.
Yeah, so you had to go all the way to the entrance and then around to the parking lot. It was kind of sketchy. So we let Miss Ma'am play for a little while, and then we're like, okay, let's go. Let's go. So that was a little bit sketchy.
Um, this episode is gonna have to run a little shorter than we usually run it, only because
I still have a lot I gotta say, okay? You just kind of started taking over.
well, no, I'm just saying this episode's gonna be like as short as we can make it because you gotta go get ready. I gotta get the girls ready. We got a lot to do in a short amount of time. So anyway, go ahead, take over.
Um, so for Kids Corner, we got the nursemaid's elbow, of course, and so that sucked. And then Miss Ma'am kicked her little sister and then put herself in timeout. And she's also been putting herself in timeout a lot lately. Especially if I give her a tone like, "Don't do that. Like, you better stop. Just stop what she's doing and go put herself in timeout." And I'm just like, "You're not in timeout. Just don't do that." So it's just been like really sad, like when she does that, and I'm like, "Girl." um. Also, Corey has been big. Oh, you know what? I say Corey every single week on our podcast.
Anyway, continue.
Miss Ma'am says his name and he hates it. But I'm like, say my name. She should know our names. So. Anyways, Corey has been big on watching marble races on YouTube just to see like which colored marble is gonna win the race. So he's been doing that, and one of the races that he had put on, he was kind of just dozing off on. But Miss Ma'am was watching it, and she saw the race. There was, I think she was going for a purple one, and she's all, "Let's go, baby!" So kind of back to like when Corey was doing that. I think it was on his team for video games or something. He was like, "Let's go, baby!" And so then she picked that up. "Let's go, baby!" So she's been, it's funny listening to her say that. And then at night, like I'll tell her good night, and she'll say night. Love you. Achoo. Sleep tight. Tight. Sweet dreams. Dreams. So that is our nightly routine, and she's learning some words here and there. And then last night, Miss Ma'am came to me and she brought me a Gushers, and she's all, "Snack." And I'm like, "Okay, you want a snack? That's fine." So I opened it up for her and steal one because well, I knew that she had a few other packs lined up. So I steal a gusher and then I give it to her. And then she takes one and then she hands one to her baby sister. And her baby sister puts it in her mouth immediately. And I'm like, nope, scoop that out. So I scoop it out. And then Minnie Ma'am, after having the gusher in her mouth, she's all, like, it was the most amazing thing ever. And she's just like, that was great. So then she was trying to like gun it for the gusher pack. She go, oh, trying to crawl to it, but she's on the bed and Miss Ma'am's on the ground holding it up, and I'm like, no. So then Miss Ma'am kept giving her more gushers, and then she like Minnie Ma'am would grab it and she'd be like, and I'm like, nope. So that was pretty freaking funny. I also went and visited my grandma at the nursing home that she's in again. And she's just old. She has a hard time, and a lot of people don't go and visit her. And like, I need to go and get better about visiting her because so she's my first stepdad's mom, but like, she's my grandma. Like, that's my grandma. So I need to get better about going and visiting her every week because she just loves to see the babies, loves to see them grow and how they're doing and stuff. Uh, you stopped by the house on like a random day. I think it was Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this.
Yeah. So I was trying to be sneaky and he came home. So I had to lie to him. Because I'm just sneaking vegetables. I'm sneaking. I'm adding vegetables into the meals that I'm cooking.
I hate vegetables with a passion. So I told Maddie
Hates.
when it's time to eat vegetables, hide them in the food. Don't tell me they're in there. Just give me the food and I'll see if I notice. If I don't notice, I do it. Whatever. So I came home because I was done a little early and I was like, I'll take my lunch at home. So I came home to hang out there and she's stirring something on the stove and I'm like, what are you making? And she goes, baby food, and I didn't question it. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I was like, don't we didn't we just buy baby food? And she goes, no, those are for the cats outside. And I'm like, oh great.
It was meat. It was baby meat that.
Neither one of our girls like.
Yeah, they gag and they're like.
So we gave them to the cats until they're gone.
Yeah.
And so then I found out later that same day I was lied to. And so she made soup and tried to hide vegetables in the soup, and I could taste it right away. I think if you didn't do the bell pepper, probably wouldn't have noticed.
I don't know. I think I liked the bell pepper because, like, if I were, because we learned that
I did not.
we learned that my taste buds are more heightened than yours.
I hate bell pepper.
I think the bell pepper flavor in the soup was actually really good. I liked it a lot.
But anyway, then she made another meal later on in the week. It was like spinach pancakes, and I liked those. They tasted fine. They tasted like a pancake.
Which again, my taste buds are a little bit more heightened than his, so I was able to taste the earthiness of the spinach. So I added peanut butter to balance it out because I'm like, okay, pancakes, you're dolling it up with butter and syrup or whatever else you're dolling it up with. So I'm like, that'll be a good way to sneak some vegetables into our diet. It worked. It was good.
I didn't taste none of it, so
But I mean, I liked the mac soup, so I did some carrots and bell pepper, cooked them up, pureed them, and then I added it to my base. And I liked it. I thought it was really good. I think the main reason he didn't like that one so much is because mac soup is such a comfort food for him. So that was kind of just like a messing with comfort food, essentially, is what that was.
be like if I up your Alfredo.
Yeah, it'd be like if he were to mess up my chicken Alfredo. If he were to add like mayonnaise or something stupid like that. Something to match the color kind of thing. So yeah, I was not like I was cooking up the bell pepper and the carrots while he was at work, so that he wouldn't be asking questions. And then so we had our blind open in the living room, and Miss Ma'am was standing on the couch, and she looks out the window. She's all, "Daddy!" And I'm like, "What?" And I see it, and I'm like, "Ah, shoot!" And so I'm like, "Ah, shoot! Like, what do I do?" Like, obviously the house smells like carrots, so like, what do I do? And so I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I can take it off the stove and hide it, but the house smells like carrots and bell pepper. So that probably won't do.
I also learned I don't know what smells are because I didn't smell carrots or bell pepper. I smelled something. I just couldn't tell what it was. So
Yeah.
you said baby food, and in my head I went baby food, and that was it.
Yeah, the carrots had a very strong smell to them.
I couldn't smell carrot. I can't even smell. I barely can smell.
Yeah. Again, probably why my sense of taste is heightened and yours is not.
Anyway, what else?
So, um, I had an appointment for the girls, and so the office that we went to has like one of those little busy boxes where it has like the little wire that like the little beads, the bigger beads go through, and it's a little trail, like the doctor office type like playthings for kids. So she was playing with that, and she loves these little chairs because they're reversible, so like you can sit on it for like a little kid or like flip it upside down and have it be for like a little bit of a bigger kid, but she loves them. Well, we brought her bunny into that appointment, and I was just letting the girls play at the little table thing while I was getting checked in and answering the questions that I had to answer, because you could see them right there, so I'm like, okay, I'm not worried about it. And so they're playing, and then I look over, I'm like, girl, where's your bunny? Like, it was just gone, and I'm like, where is your bunny? So I'm looking under all the tables and chairs, and I'm like, girl. And like the receptionist was like, I saw a bunny too. Like, I don't know. And so I lifted up one of the little chairs, and there was a little stuffed animal, and the reception was like, oh, there it is. I'm like, oh, no, that's someone else's thing. She had shoved it underneath the chair that she was sitting on. So I did find it, and then they had to get her height, and so we put her against the wall, and she was just freaking out, and I'm like, girl, it's okay, it'll just be for like 2 seconds. We just gotta see how much you weigh and how much what your height is. So not a fan. And then I took her to the doctor and had to get her weight and height again. So and then you proposed something to me that like I just can't really grasp the concept of: the drive-through grocery store. So my thought was is that it would be like a online order pickup type thing, and you would just go through the window. And Corey's like, no, like it's an actual grocery store, but the aisles are like way wider so that you can grocery shop. And I'm like, that makes no sense to me.
What do you mean? It's like the exact way that grocery stores are now. You go grab a cart, which is essentially your car, and then you drive it through aisles and you pick stuff out and throw it in the cart. Why can't you do that with a car?
Because you would like, okay, like an aisle at the grocery store, it's from top to bottom, okay? Like there's stuff at the top and there's stuff at the bottom.
Okay, so the drive-through grocery store, guess what? It's longer and it doesn't have top to bottom. It's just one item, or like you have three shelves that are all within reach, and you just drive through.
Yeah, but that's contradictive because like within reach, if like what vehicle, like at what height is that made for?
It's
Because
made for normal cars, so people with lifted cars or lowered cars will be screwed. So don't fuck up your car.
okay, but like if somebody has a sedan, that's a lower car, and but it's a normal car.
Within reach, dude.
Okay, but
It's
like,
not that hard of a concept.
okay, look at me. I'm driving a sedan, okay? Hypothetically, I'm driving a sedan. I'm going in. I'm short. I don't have I don't have as long of reach as you.
Well, guess
So
what?
I can't reach whatever would be on that top third thing.
Well, guess what?
And
We sell little grabber tools. They're on aisle 13. Go get one.
dude, I don't know. It's
Move on.
drive-in movie theaters. Yeah, I get behind that. That's
Move
nice.
on.
That's fun.
Move.
Drive-through grocery store. It just
Move
won't
on.
work.
Move on.
It won't work.
Move on. Next.
I don't know why you want to move on so fast, because
We're trying to end the podcast early. We don't have time to argue. Special shout outs are.
we did that.
No. What'd you pull up?
I didn't pull up anything. It was just the ones that I know off top of my head.
Oh. Anyway.
I did talk to my friend, my best friend, for a little over an hour. She got mixed up on her days.
I thought it was the 19th.
Yeah, so she thought it was the day before my birthday. Because she called me and I was like, oh, she's gonna sing me a happy birthday. And instead I just got a phone call and like I could not understand her. Like she was just crying so hard. I didn't get all the details. She just told me like pieces of it, and what I understand, like it was just a very hard day for her. So like instead of getting a happy birthday song, I got tears, which I'm all for. Like I'm there for her anyways. Like but she calmed down and I was like, hey honey, like now that you're okay now, like you know what day it is? And she's all, yeah, it's the 19th, the day before your birthday. And I'm like, no. And I was like, it's actually my birthday today. And she's all, what? So she knows that my birthday is on the 20th. She just was totally like off on her days. So.
You have anything else?
Yeah, well, she's not the only one that like forgot to tell me happy birthday yesterday.
No,
That I'm surprised about. Tyler didn't tell me happy birthday.
Shame, Tyler. Shame.
Which his birthday is in a week from today, so I won't forget to tell him happy birthday. He's probably just busy with work.
Probably.
So.
I just want to give him a hard time. But I think that's going to do it. You have anything else you want to add?
I don't think so. I guess I just won't talk about any other dreams that I had, so.
Save them for next week.
Okay. Oh, I did finish reading The Money Makeover. The Total Money Makeover. And I'm excited for it. I had him start reading it, so he did. Well, he's not reading it, he's listening to it, which, all the same, it works.
I can't read. I mean, I can read, I just fucking hate reading. It's just too much work for me. I'd rather, and it's 10 hours, and I work 10-hour days, so I could literally just throw earbuds in and listen to it the entire day that I'm working. And I'll have an entire book listened to by the end of the day, rather than me trying to sit here at home on my time off, reading a book. I don't want to read it. I just want to listen. Put it in my ear, move on, go.
Yeah, so he's reading that, so as soon as he is done reading that, we will officially start our Total Money Makeover.
Anyway, we thank you guys for coming and listening to this episode of the podcast. I'm sorry it kind of ran a little short today, and we didn't get to do some of the segments we do. We're trying to go to lunch with my family later to celebrate her birthday because they were busy yesterday. So we're trying to make sure that we have time to get everybody ready, and that way we can head out the door when they're ready for us. But we thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Don't Quote Us on This podcast. My name's Corey. This is Maddie. If you have any special shout-outs, leave them down below. If you like this podcast, give it a like or rate it 5 stars. We very much appreciate everyone that listens to this podcast. And we'll see you guys next week for another exciting episode. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. I run this show.